Oh, end of the semester and 19 group projects later. Sometimes you just really need a pick-me-up.
You know, John, sometimes I'm reminded by the great words of the prophet Paracus, author of 2 of the Gospels that we don't know about. And in the Gospel of Fireworks, she says, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again?
I can relate. It's like, do you ever feel so paper thin, just like a house of cards? One blow from caving in.
Wow.
You know, speaking of one blow, Jesus, he took one blow.
What? Really?
Yes.
Huh.
For us.
Yeah.
Right here.
And here and here.
And all over, because he loved us that much.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I echo that.
Ladies and gentlemen, President of Life Pacific Bible College.
Ni hao.
How's it feel, bro?
Dude, it feels great because, you know, I feel like we're actually going to do something about this. The last guy, he wanted to build a wall, and I thought, I'm way too brown to do that. My people kind of jump walls. They don't really build them. I mean, when they build them, too, you know, it really depends on the situation where you go, you know, but other than that, you know, I'm really excited about it.
I really love it. You know, the other guy had this gnarly comb over, too, and I'm just...
Not about it.
I'm glad to be done with that.
See this? This is where it's at.
Full head of hair, ladies and gentlemen, right there. So, you know, I was thinking of your presidency, and I know it comes with a lot of honor.
A lot of honor, a lot of shame.
A lot of shame. You know, avoid
the shame part.
Avoid the shame part.
Trying.
And one way I was thinking if you can gain honor is before you enter your classroom, I think you should have your friends lay down palms. You know, I'm just saying.
We are from California. We are
from California.
We also are from Southern California, which means there are plenty of donkeys and or burros to my people out there that I shall ride in on.
Maybe next Friday when you're speaking on what event is that?
Oh, the press.
The press.
Yeah.
The press.
Come to the press. I'll be there.
Yeah.
On a donkey.
All right? I like it. I totally back you up on that.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, you know, you and I are part of this this group that not necessarily everyone wants to belong to.
Not really.
And it's a group that we've had the experience of losing ones that are really close to us.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm reminded of the disciples because, you know, we can talk all day long about Peter saying that he was ride or die, and when it came down to it, they're like, who's Jesus?
What? Who's Jesus? Who's Jesus? Get it?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's good.
There you go.
All right. Or, you know, Thomas, I'm not going to believe, so I put my hands in his side and my hands in his hands.
It's kind of weird, don't you think? Like,
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
What's weird?
But could you really blame him? I mean, the dude, no one has ever resurrected themselves back from the dead.
Yeah.
I mean, these were real people.
With real problems.
Real problems. And so what we're going to do is we're going to try to put Jimmy and I's situation inside the disciples. Would they be shoes or what would they be?
The Jerusalem Cruisers.
The Jerusalem Cruisers.
The sandals.
The sandals, you know. Yeah. We're going to put ourselves inside their sandals because they were real people and their real friend just died. So my friend, how do you think that Peter, James, and John, how do you think they felt, dude?
They probably felt like it was the worst day of their life. I know that when my friend passed away, I thought, where do I go? Who do I turn to? What do I even say right now? Can you imagine? Like, you just denied the Son of God, and then you watched him die, and then you're just kind of like, well, what do I do next?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so I just know that in me in my life, you know, when I lost my friend, I was able to know that Jesus was completely real, and that goes back to the disciples. And even doubting Thomas, after he sees that Jesus is real, like, it changes your life, you know? Doubting Thomas was able to see that Jesus was, in fact, who he said he was, and that's true for me in my life, you know? Maybe it's true for you in your life too?
It's super true, man. And I know the cliche thing that nobody wants to hear is God works all things together for the good of those that love him. Nobody wants to hear it. But after you're able to go through that grieving period, he really does work it out. Yeah. I don't know if you know the story, but he kind of did come back to life, and it kind of did work out.
Yeah.
Kind of. Who knows?
You know, salvation of the world.
Whatever. Salvation of the world. I mean,
gotcha, Mark.
Not even the Avengers can, you know, save the world like that.
That's true.
Yeah. I was wondering, you know, as we finish up here, if you had any more kind of philosophy for those out there.
Words of knowledge.
Words of knowledge.
It's not my gifting, but we'll see. As I'm reminded again by the great words of Paracus in the song Firework, I know that there's absolute truth in there about how we are feeling right now, no matter what the situation may look like. Let's do that. Let's go see what that looks like.
You want to see what that looks like?
Yeah.